Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Math with Mr. W. And here's the rest of our bowling game. Remember the other day we left off at the 5th frame, and now we're at the 6th frame. And we were up to 85 by getting this spare. We last time learned that if we have a spare, we have to wait 10 plus what we get on the next ball, and we get a strike here. And so this is what I want to move to in this particular discussion, the idea of getting 2 strikes. All right, so when one gets a strike, we have to wait, but we have to wait for the next 2 balls. So what happens when someone gets a strike in the next frame? So here's someone getting a strike in the 7th frame. They have to wait. But they get a strike in the next frame. Uh-oh. They have to wait not only here, but they have to wait again because that's only the next ball. They have to wait till this one's thrown, and they see here they have an 8. So not only do they get 10, but they get an extra 18. That makes 28 added onto the 105. So 28 onto the 105. And we have to do that quickly in our heads, but we do it by tens. So 105, 115, 125, and 8 is 133. Now, here's a strike. We're waiting for the next 2 balls, and the person got a total of 9. So that means they have 19 added to 133, which is just 1 less than 20 added, which would be 153, so it's 152. And finally, we have 9. So here we are in the 9th frame, we have 161. Now we get to the 10th frame, and it looks a little bit different. Well, it looks different because what happens if a person rolls the ball and gets a strike? Well, we just can't give them 10 because we have to use the same rules all the time. We have to always use the same rules. So a person has to have 3 chances. So if he gets a strike on the first ball, he gets 2 more rolls. So that means he has a strike, and then maybe he gets an 8 here and a spare. So he gets 20 added in the last frame. You could have a total of 30 in the last frame with 3 strikes. Because remember, if you have a strike, you have to wait for the next 2 balls thrown. And it wouldn't be fair if you got a strike on the first roll, you can't put anything down. You have to wait for the next 2 rolls of the ball. So that's why he gets a possible 3 rolls in the 10th frame. Here we have 20 added to this and a total score of 181. Now, the beauty of this, using your rules, knowing that we have less than 10, just add, as you did from here to here. A spare is 10 plus the next ball the person rolls. And a strike now is 10 plus the next 2 balls the person rolls. Now, this takes practice. It doesn't happen overnight. It took me a while, and once I got used to doing this, I could do it really fast. But the power came in addition by tens. And this makes it even easier for students when they're adding things in class. So if you gave them the problem of 24 plus 37, and I know that you're going to be giving them this problem, and they are going to be going, well, how do I do this? And they can think this in their heads because they know that they can start with 37 and then go by tens. 47, 57, 57 plus 4. And that gives them the 61 that they need. And now, later, as we talk about addition, you'll know that 7 plus 4 is 11. Put down the 1 and you carry the 1, which then we have 1, 2, and 3 adds up to 6. But again, the power of knowing how we move through 37 to plus 24 by adding, using the power of 10. The idea of 10 makes life so much easier. You can do this by first giving your young people, and they're only 6 years old, maybe 7, giving them a small bowling game. Give them the first 3 frames and having them add up the numbers and then put a spare in and then later throw in a strike. And finally adding up 5 frames and throw in 2 strikes. So don't start with all of these, but build it up over the year. And by the end of the year, you'll be giving them 10 frames, handing them a piece of paper with just the numbers that are up here, and okay, go. Your job is to figure out what the score is. And believe me, their addition skills will not only improve, they will increase rapidly. And you'll be much happier as a teacher knowing that their skills have improved. So, good luck with doing this. I hope you use it. This has been Math with Mr. W, and I hope to see you again. Have a good day. See you next time.